So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things... Big chance! No, he's missed it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however,
น้องวันก่อนเล่นแล้วหายเลยอ่ะ
and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Busquets to Thiago. And it's Koundé. Caceres. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Busquets. And it's Cancelo. David Villa. João Cancelo. And Araujo wriggles his way through. That is good strength. That has found him in acres of space. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. Bastoni. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Busquets. And it's Messi. Thiago is always looking to break lines. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's anyone's ball now. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Araujo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He thumps it clear. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Scholes. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Caceres. Thiago. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he was quick to react. Serginho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the right flank. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Knocks it into space. Now it's Villa. Produces a cross. He's cut it out. Getting up there! Goal! Barcelona! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
No foul, says the referee. It's a promising position. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that could set him on his way. João Cancelo. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Tries to pass it through. Araujo. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Scholes with the clearance. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Serginho. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Now, this could be a chance. Iniesta goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Iniesta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's hoisted clear. Club America have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. Bastoni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And here's Scholes. Serginho. Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Gets his head on it! Koundé gets it clear. That is headed for the middle. And that has been knocked clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Picked out, and the shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
It's out for a goal kick. Koundé looking for the run, and that has not gone well. It's a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kane, looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Cross needs to be good. Kubasi gets it away. Throw-in. Now it's Villa. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Villa. Now it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Serginho. And this is Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, it's played in. Oh, great leap! So close to drawing level.
Kane clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Cambio en el América. Número 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Entran número 21, número 14.
Not the most convincing of passes. João Cancelo. That'll be a throw-in. João Cancelo. Now it's Iniesta. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Club America really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Thiago! They want to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's picked it up out wide.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Iniesta.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that looks a decent ball. You can run onto that. Kane. Iniesta. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Thiago taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier.
En la
All
pantalla
it would
se
have needed
mostrarán
was
los
just to
horarios de
take
los
another
trenes de
chance or
todas
two.
las estaciones cercanas.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. Olise! Goal! France! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
6 minutes is number 17, Olise.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckham has it out wide and in space. And the shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Grealish clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Gerrard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Beckham. And this is... And Owen! He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Beckham with a real chance here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been slung wide. Aimed at the far side. And it's hoisted clear. And a chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shot, surely! Rabiot.
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being...
Owen! And they're quick to get it back. This time, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zaire Emery. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Olise! And he's following up! Goal! France! And they're back in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
France have their lead. Well, that has not gone well. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Beckham. And this is Owen. Beckham. And this is Beckham. Chance! Koundé getting this one clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
France have a free kick. No way through. Mbappe, real chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
For France, after 32 minutes, is number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
France now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Grealish. Zaire Emery. And Koundé. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance for a shot! It's in! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Traoré. That's a lovely, neat pass. 5 minutes till the break. Tries to pass it through. Rabiot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a brilliant interception. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zaire Emery. He's a sharp little ball here. The ball's gone astray. Nicely spread. Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. And the referee says that is that for the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's
draw
only
your
been
attention to the
45
screen
minutes.
right
I'm
now
wondering
for
whether these
information on
players
our
are going to be
shuttle
able
bus
to
service.
maintain that energy.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Koundé. Hernandez. Chouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen shapes to shoot! Hernandez. Saka proves too strong. And here's Owen. England needing a change of fortune here. And here's Bellingham. Big chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution for England, number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 11, Grealish. Number 10, Beckham. Coming on the field, number 21, Kane. Number 20, Rooney.
Engages
Number
and forces him off the ball.
Mason
That
Greenwood.
looks a decent ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. And it's Chouameni. And Zaire Emery.
The attendance
Right
for
here,
this match
right
was
now, it's not looking
98,004.
favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Mbappe is onto this. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... It's Rooney! And he makes no mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through. Doué. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. England could not have chosen a worse moment. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. England are down to 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Drama over the penalty spot. Goal! France! Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
And with that...
Football, he has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
France leading now. Chouameni. England still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
That's tidy.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Spread to the right. Now it's Greenwood. That has ended up in no man's land. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Succumbs to the pressure. Looking for options for movement. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This looks promising. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass isn't the best. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rooney picks it up out wide. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Substitution.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele! And he thumps it clear. Nearly, but not quite. Corner number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, there's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
France and we're done. England were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Now it's Yamal. And it's played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he get it through? Played it again. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nicely weighted ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? Surely! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Iniesta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vardiol. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's through here. Look at this, takes a shot! And no mistake. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, can they get him away? Thiago providing an outlet on that flank. Well, played through for the wide man. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's been slipped through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured that. David... Oh, great header! And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice physical challenge. Musiala. And this is Rooney. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Guardiola. Van Dijk. For Musiala. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been cleared.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Out towards the flank. Koundé is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
And Shevchenko! Getting up there! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Can he get on the end of this? Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rooney, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played into space. Delivers with impressive jump. But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Camavinga.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Fernandes. And Alexander-Arnold. No foul, says the referee.
This is the time you need that pace.
Shifted it to the flank. Van Dijk. And it's Musiala. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform you that
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So right back into the action. Koundé. Alexander-Arnold. Back in possession and ready to go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Villa probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Nicely aimed pass. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Yamal goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Guardiola. Camavinga. And Guardiola. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Fernandez. Shevchenko. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Koundé. Messi. Busquets. Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yamal plays it short, crosses it in, shoots! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Yamal, and he's been shifted off it. David Villa looking to receive it in space. that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Camavinga, and it's Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Thiago! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
A searching ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Number 24, Fernandez. Coming on the field, number 11, Juliano Simeone. Number 18,
now it's
James
Thiago.
Rodriguez.
Araujo. David Villa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. Simeone. 5 minutes left on the clock. Real chance! And that is well cleared. Flings in across. And straight back out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Finish, an absolute joy. They have stolen level at the last. Goal! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's having a pop! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Simeone. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Villa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ambitious ball here. Now, he's just misjudged that one. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Iniesta claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but
and
some real promise too.
Today, please take some time out to give your support.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up of... And Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Iniesta. Messi. Ødegaard was in no mood for any of that. Nico Williams. Can he get it through? Oh, good. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Ødegaard. Bergkamp. Ødegaard played through into space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Busquets. Now it's Villa. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. Van Dijk can get it clear.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
The ball has bounced loose now. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Incoming delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Shevchenko. Araujo. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Bergkamp. That has been slung wide. Just eases him off the ball. And they can counter here. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen. Saw that coming. David Villa! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nearly, but not quite.
Villa has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Kobel claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Ødegaard, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Saka. And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. That is lovely. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. And the through ball. And this is Bergkamp. He's found a way through. It's Bergkamp! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Koundé. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looks to the other side. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Shifted it to the flank. Defending of the desperate variety. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. And the shot! Tries to get it clear. Spence. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Saka has it in a wide position. Saka! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Koundé. Messi. And Koundé. Thiago. Bergkamp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shevchenko. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's found space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Think shot, surely! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Cleared without hesitation. Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Shevchenko. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it into space. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And it's Ødegaard. Who's looking wide. Tries to pass it through, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's a throw. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game.
Hangs one in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played it again. Now it's Villa. Oh, shooting chance!
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way. And Shevchenko! Deftly away. Great vision. Well read. Nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17,
time then for the first substitution of the game.
9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 18.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Cambio de
Kane
jugadores
to come
en
on,
el
a
Barcelona.
change that had been mooted
El
for a
dorsal
while.
20.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Kubasi. Iniesta. Thiago. Taken off it pretty forcefully.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. And this is Messi. João Cancelo. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Villa. He's a sharp little ball here. Flings in across. Spence with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona courageously chasing promotion and more pertinently still chasing the game. It's a situation that needs changing quickly.
Well, Peter, there's plenty of things they'll be annoyed about, but it doesn't change the fact that they have to get back on level terms. If it means Route 1, so be it.
And now the breakaway. And it's Iniesta.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Thiago tries to play. Decent chance!
Habrá 2
And he's
minutos
taking
de
no
descuento.
chances there. Now that is commitment to the cause. There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Sergio Busquets really must be...
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I hate to sound too harsh, Peter, but that was poor. I mean, devoid of ideas, devoid of guile, devoid of cohesion, and ultimately devoid of any real fight. It just wasn't a great watch.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Kane. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gehi calmly anticipates.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Now this could... Solanke! It's fallen kindly here. Goal, England! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. That's the keeper's ball. Colwill. Bellingham going after that. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kane. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now there's a fine ball. And he's straight offside. Aims beyond the defence. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Colwill.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rice. Looking for the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Foden. Tries to play it through. Kane. Now it's Solanke. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. Foden plays it. Towering header! Oh, off the bar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
He's had it taken off him. Quality ball. That's a sharp pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Anderson. And it's Kane. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold play. Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Adams. Anderson. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cantona. Foden. Camavinga. Oh, this is a... He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries to get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Now, can they get it? And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. England are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gehi promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 3 minutes
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Yeah. Pinches it off him. Out, well played. And that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That's going in strongly.
Foden. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick
France
request today
currently
for everybody to
behind
please
by 1-0
kindly
nil
remove any
at the
cars
break.
parked on the road outside the
Yeah,
stadium.
you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So right back into the action.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's Kane! That was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
No, there's no sort of quality on that. Now it's Solanke. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Foden. And he is Foden! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Taken back almost at once. Lovely, now then. Looking to play him in. Solanke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely spread. Foden. Rice. Oh, he's having a go! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Forwards and with intent. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. France still this single goal behind. Now it's Cantona. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Showing good feet. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And here's Kane. This is a promising build-up. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's come to nothing.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pass somewhat off target, and it's made its way to him. Spread to the right. Olise in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. But that has not gone well. Olise's cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution for England, number 8. Number 18, Phil Foden.
Gerrard.
Number
Kane
11,
is herring after that one. Not the most
Number
accurate
6,
pass.
Adams. Coming on the
Manuel.
field, number 4, Gerrard. Number 23, Beckham. Number 19,
Saliba kept his eye on it,
number
and he's
3,
there.
Konsa. Substitutions
And this is
taking place.
Kane.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Ekitike. Well, this could be it. Past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Scholes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Dembele. Gehi cuts it out. Gerrard. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Beckham. And that is not getting there. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.